Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. I think that should be the takeaway from that Lay's story. But anyway, let's shift gears now to weather. Right now in Chiloquin, you're seeing just some high cirrus clouds right now, and it's a little bit colder than we were yesterday, but not really by much, 40 degrees, so maybe just a tick cooler. As we see the clouds kind of erode later in the day, that's when our temperatures are going to return back to that comfortable and mild place. So we're going to be in the 50s along the coast, or we are in the 50s right now, I should say. We're probably going to top out in the 50s as well. 40s in the Rogue Valley, 40s and 50s in the Shasta Valley, and 40s and 30s there on the east side. Let's take a look at the progression of the clouds throughout the day. They'll lift out of here predominantly by the afternoon. Maybe there'll be some leftover clouds here or there, and they're going to be, of course, a little bit more stingy along the coast. But then later tonight, that's when we'll have that weak storm system arrive along the coast pretty close to midnight. And then as we head into Thursday morning, just a few leftover showers, maybe one or two of them could sneak into the west side valleys, but we're not really anticipating much in the way of rain at all in our inland communities. And then we'll clear out as we head throughout the rest of the day on Thursday into the wee hours of the morning on Friday. Projected rainfall totals, like I've been saying all throughout the morning, this is a pretty aggressive interpretation of what could transpire over the next 24 hours. I think we're probably going to see closer on the order of maybe a tenth of an inch of rain there along the coast, and some more modest totals there in Josephine and Jackson County. So for today, we'll see a little bit of sun there along the coast, not nearly as much sun as we're going to see in our inland areas, but those winds, they'll be gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Then down in Siskiyou County, keeping things dry, keeping things mild as we're going to warm up into the lower 50s, but we'll see plenty of sunshine. Siskiyou County is probably going to see the most sunshine out of any of our regions today. The Klamath Basin staying just as dry as Siskiyou County, and we're going to be just a tick colder than we're going to be in Siskiyou County with temperatures as opposed to the low 50s. They're going to be in the upper 40s. Then up in the mountains, look at Crater Lake warming all the way up to 42 degrees. So it'd be a great day to get up to the national park if you want to do that. And then in the Rogue Valley, temperatures are going to be in the 50s today. We'll see some sunshine as we head into the afternoon. For tonight, patchy fog will return to the valley, but that's not going to be the most interesting weather. The most interesting weather is going to be along the coast as that weak storm system arrives. Like I said, pretty close to midnight. The winds will hold steady, but then once that storm system gets out of here on Thursday, that's when our weather just kind of does a whole lot of nothing. And so our weather becomes stagnant. That's why we have this air stagnation advisory in place for the west side and for the east side. This runs from 6 p.m. Thursday to 12 p.m. on Monday. So what this implies is that we'll have stubborn valley fog, and that means that any pollutants will get trapped beneath that layer. So that means that air quality could become slightly reduced. So try to limit outdoor burning. Our mild temperatures just kind of stay this way for the next 7 days. That's good news if you like mild temperatures, but that is kind of one of the main drivers behind our weather being so stagnant. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Breezy today. We'll stay dry today, but then tonight that storm system arrives, leaving some leftover showers for Thursday. But again, we're not anticipating any big time accumulations. Then in Siskiyou County, staying dry, staying mild. You kind of know the whole song and dance by this point. We'll do the same song and dance for the Klamath Basin as well, as temperatures are going to struggle to even make it below the mid 40s. So that just kind of gives you an indication of how mild we truly are for this time of the year. Then up in the mountains, tomorrow could be a little bit interesting, just given that snow levels are going to be around 5,500 feet. But we're not expecting any big time accumulations. In fact, I'd be surprised if a lot of the Cascades got more than a trace of snow. And then in the Rogue Valley, maybe a leftover shower or two Thursday morning, but then we clear out for the rest of the day on Thursday. Then that stagnant pattern, it takes over on Friday, and then as we head throughout the weekend.